So I'm kind of going to treat this as like a talk, right? I'm going to give you guys some of the stuff that I've used to set goals since I've been in the professional field, right? And I've applied them to the way I stream and just the way I approach life in general. What I want to do is start off by reviewing the past year, right? When I think about over the past year, what we have accomplished, both in Sea of Thieves and on Twitch in general, and just in addition to that, like my personal life, right? I would say that over the last year, my relationship with my wife is stronger than it's ever been. My relationship with my kids is stronger than it's ever been. You know, I owe a lot of that to therapy. And so what I want to say before I say anything else is, you can't fill anyone's bucket if yours is empty. You can't just always have your hand out and expect the return back. You have to work at it as well. Before we talk about goals, right? It all starts with beliefs and your belief systems. If you're not thinking clearly and you don't believe you can do something, you will not accomplish that thing, period. If you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. That's a Henry Ford quote. First, start with mental. Figure out what's going on between your ears and challenge your belief systems. It's like when something's actually awesome, I want honest and real feedback all the time. I can take the hit, I can take the gut punch. It sucks at first to hear negative feedback, but if you avoid negative feedback, you'll never grow. So when I look back at the last year and what we've been able to accomplish, what I really am proud of is how much we got accomplished. The type of content that we create today versus what we did at the beginning of the year, I've always felt like I've had good content, right? But I've never been so proud in 1 year of the content that we've created than I am this year. It was because of what I put on my vision board at the beginning of the year that I started thinking differently. Because a lot of the things, just to give you guys perspective, when I built this vision board, we were averaging 15 concurrent viewers. I went up to my wife and I said, Jess, one day I'm going to be a Twitch partner. I'm going to be a Twitch partner one day. I can promise you that. I don't know how long it's going to take me, but I'm going to do that. And this year, we did that, man. I want to show you what the channel looked like because I think it's important just to get perspective on how things have changed and evolved over the years. So this is when I started the channel. Look at how different things look right now versus the way I started, right? And it was Sneaky Beagle Gaming, dude. This is an important point because if you are thinking about starting a stream, do it. Don't wait until you have your logo and you have all of this stuff, because you might think that this is the profession for you and then hate it and quit 6 months later. If you stream and you fall in love with it, then go for it. But if you're considering it and you think it could be something that's amazing for you, just go. You can't spend time getting mad about why certain things don't happen because they're out of your control, right? If you spend time getting mad at things that are out of your control, you're gonna be really disappointed. Instead, focus on what you can do that will help you get to that goal. And whether it gets you that goal or not, it's always better to be doing something than doing nothing. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump into what we said at the beginning of last year that we were going to accomplish. This is the vision board that I created last year. So I wanted to launch a rebrand, right? And that investment was insane because I did not make that money on Twitch. I made that investment and it was scary. I remember having to talk to my wife and telling my wife, I have to put down a 50% deposit and I don't have the money for it from Twitch yet, but I will. And what I did was just busted my ass and did everything I knew how to do to pay back my bank account, the money that I took out. We had to scrape by because of that money. I wasn't making that type of risk, but it was still a risk because it was an insane amount of money to me at the time. Alongside of that came High Score Tees. I really wanted to launch my merch company, and we did both of these by the end of Q1. 1K followers. By the way, this is also good for perspective. We had like 700 followers when I built this vision board, right? So we were doing well. We weren't like nobody. We didn't have like nobody in stream, but again, 10 to 15 viewers, less than 1,000 followers. And we ended up hitting that by the end of like January. By the end of Q3, we were so far past 2,000, it was crazy. Sea of Thieves partner, you'll notice, is not checked off. This is the only goal last year that we did not accomplish in 2021. This one we decided not to do as a group because so many people started stacking kegs and it just became unimportant. And that's okay too. When you look back at your goals, you're gonna realize that sometimes at the beginning of the year, you don't know what you want out of the year. This is one of the amazing things about creating a vision board to me. When you share this level of detail for what you want out of life, and then people see that and know that they can help you in some way. Alpha Cheeky saw this goal on my vision board, and then every single week, he was DMing me with ideas for, yo, did you see the new Sea of Thieves competition for the SOT shot? What about this? What do you think about doing that? He started really caring about my goal as much as I did. And then what happened was, as a result of that, I fell in love with that. I fell in love with hanging out with those guys. We all became really tight-knit and close. And we started doing SOT shot together a lot. This, like winning the golden hour sales. And then what that also led to is the Reaperman. You guys might have seen the Reaperman. It's a YouTube video that we put together. It blew up within the community of Sea of Thieves. And it won us our Be More Pirate hat, the hat that's right behind Maggie right now. Also with Legendary Sea Dog, right? I look back at this and I remember all of those arena comps, right? All of those times where we were hot micing in arena and we met Payright and we met Sloop Deluxe and we met all those good guys. And I wasn't a Legendary Sea Dog. I was still pretty terrible at the game at the beginning of the year. Again, remember when I set this goal, I said I was at 10 to 15 average viewers and I wanted to 5x what I had. I was like, I think by the end of the year, we could average 50. We doubled that goal. This was crazy. I started the year off really behind on this goal. I'm really kind of frustrated because I want to create YouTube content. I have revenue coming in from Twitch. I would like to reinvest that money in a different way and help grow exposure. And I had a weekly content goal. I was so far behind on this because I didn't start this until June. And I kept looking at this and going, God damn it, get your head out of your ass and start creating YouTube content. What are you doing? And I look at that and now it's crazy because if you look back, there has not been a single week where we haven't uploaded one video. And in most cases recently, it's been 2 to 3 YouTube videos. This one, Sail with 2 new creators to me every month. 24 minimum for the year. We freaking shattered this like way early, right? This was really cool because I got to meet some amazing people. This goal also led me to get really burned out with scheduling. We accomplished it, and then I went on vacation in North Carolina and came back, and I was like, hey guys, I'm a solo slooper that sometimes collabs with people, and I don't really solo sloop PvP. I like kind of meme and do my way. It's okay to make shifts, but what I started to realize was I was proud of the content I was creating by myself. And then when I add people, it's to add something specific, right? Or to sail with a crew that I haven't sailed with in a while. This one, the new PC, I'm looking at it right next to me. It's gorgeous. That was due to the generosity of the people that we have met on Twitch. And for this channel, I built a PC that I never would have dreamed I would have been able to build. Make one person's day every time I go live. This is my mindset before I hit live every time I go live. Oh, this one, I didn't talk about this one either. I didn't get partnered with Sneak Energy, but what happened was I was drinking coffee from Bones Coffee. I got a customer service email from them. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to shoot my shot. I really like their stuff. Jake reached out to me. We had a conversation. And then like a month later, I got affiliated with Bones. And I'm careful about the sponsorships I take on, right? I don't want to take on 1 million sponsorships and flood you guys with a bunch of stuff. And I will always, as a content creator, take on sponsorships and opportunities that I think make sense, or if I can make fun content as a result of a sponsored piece. The mindset was for the year, Leap and the net will appear. I always put a mindset that I want to maintain for the year. F it, man. Leap, the net will somehow, the net will somehow find me and catch me. I said we were gonna raise $5,000 for Johns Hopkins. We actually ended up raising $5,745 this year in honor of Maggie. And as a stream team, we did over 7,000. As Maggie's Angels, we did over $7,000, right? Through that effort, we met some of the most amazing people in this community today. Here is 2022. This is the 2022 vision board. I remember sitting here creating this board, and a lot of this scared the shit out of me, okay? The number one thing that scares the shit out of me is upping the goal from 5,000 to 20,000. I don't know how we're gonna do this. If you look back at my vision board in the VOD, you'll notice that Maggie was lower, right? And when I was building my vision board, my son came in my room and he goes, "Dad, what are you doing right now?" And I said, "I'm building my vision board. Do you want to see what I want to do?" He goes, "Yeah, I'd love to." He goes, "But why is Maggie not in the middle, Dad?" And I was like, "I don't know, bud. I don't know if I can hit that goal." And he goes, "Maggie will help you." And I was like, "She will, bud. She's going to help us hit that." This year, I want to get out of my comfort zone. Life will only change when you become more committed to your dreams than your comfort zone. But this one to me, really meaningful because this year I am going to commit to my dreams. My dream is to have 500 people as a concurrent viewer number. That is 10x of last year. I really believe that we can get there. Sea of Thieves partner, you'll notice that moved from the very center. I still, like hell, would love to be a Sea of Thieves partner, man. It would be an honor. It moved off of the center because there are more important things than always chasing a carrot. I want to create a process for recording shanties and cinematics regularly, but I want to consistently put out sea shanties plus cinematics because the exposure that we got from Reaperman and also Ramsey Dandio was insane. The amount of views that we got on each one of those videos is crazy. I wanted to leave where the smiley face is right next to me, change people's day by leaning into who I am. I want to change everyone who comes into this channel in some way. My goal is to help change their life by leaning into who I am as a person. I want to get one official ongoing sponsor this year, financial sponsorship for the stream, so that I don't have to rely as heavily on the community. This was a late addition to the YouTube or to the vision board. Solo Sloop University, I want to have a minimum of 6 legendary guests. And I've got ideas for how to expand on Solo Sloop University. I talked to you guys about what really gives me joy is creating unique content. These kind of work hand in hand. These three, the Sea Shanty, create new and unique content once per month, and Solo Sloop University. I need to be putting out a new idea for me once a month. If you guys are not on Hover, it's pretty cool. It's like TikTok for streamers. It's all gaming clips and stuff. On 2 posts that I have today, I have gotten more traction in 2 posts in 1 hour than I got like in my entire first 6 months on Twitter. This is a very specific time-based goal. Help me hit this goal, man. I would love to be able to monetize content on YouTube, and we've accomplished a lot in the few short months that we've posted consistently. We're at 500 subs, just past it, and we've hit over 500 hours of watch time. I want to learn how to actually edit so that I don't have to pay for every single YouTube video I put up, right? I want to be a really damn good editor by the end of this year. I want to set a budget for this year because I don't want to be surprised at the end of the year what I spent. I would love to have a dual PC setup, and what I would love to do, you guys see NZXT here? It would be great if I get into the NZXT partner program. This camera that I want is the Sony a7S III. It costs $3,600. Every penny that I get in donos, I am going to be putting towards that camera to create different types of YouTube content. I hope that you have enjoyed this session. I hope that you're as excited about these as I am, man. And I hope that you ask me about this from time to time. I don't want to just set these and forget about them, right? You can check in with me and say, yo, Biggs, how's the vision board going? What have we done, right? And that like level of accountability, being able to share your goals with people on this type of platform and like to this many people, it's crazy. Read me before opening further. You want me to read this on stream, Monza? You want me to read this on stream? I gotta read this upside down and backwards. I hope this surprise parcel arrives safely. It's been a long time in the making, stockpiling for months. I guess you can refer to me as an upside down squirrel. Don't do that, it's dumb. Inside this parcel, you'll find many wonderful and yummy things. I jammed it all together into one over-the-top, super fantastic, intergalactic presents for many reasons. They are, 1, you're one of the most amazing, generous, and humble people I know. You're like Twitch famous now. #namer. Aussie snacks need to be shared. That's number 3. Don't judge me, it's late. Happy heavenly birthday, Maggie. Fly on. Guys, she sent this literally before Maggie's birthday. Merry Christmas and a happy, healthy, vision board achieving new year. Hubby gonna be mad that I haven't sent him Tim Tams yet. You deserve all the wonderful things. I've sent some books over for the kids and make sure you share the other goodies with Jess. There's even something for Big Bob's shoulder. The large thing taking up 85% of the room must be open with Jess. It's up to you if you want to do it on stream. I promise it's not TOS breaking, just heart touching. Also, I wanted to say that no words, bits, Rexes, farts, bits, or Tim Tams will ever come close to expressing to you how thankful I am for some cool unknown reason our paths cross. Met in fact, and you said, hey, walk this way with us and you'll have way more fun. And you are absolutely right. You're a supporter, a listener, and an advice giver. A strength shower, a healer. You light up so many people's days. You have a wonderful gift of making people laugh, and you're always 100% you and 100% real. I'll always strive to give to people like you do. Thank you for letting me join your family, and I hope I always do you proud. All the love from the Upside Down. She signed it upside down. Little Miss Monza. P.S. Can you send some Pine Tree air fresheners with the next bagel delivery? It's starting to stink down here.